it is time to continue sampling some traditional dishes from the Amazon region. We found a random little restaurant just by chance, and it's lunchtime, so we've popped in and we've ordered a few different items, and all of these dishes are going to be featuring either plantains or cecina, which is a dry, like dehydrated pork meat, so it should be tasty.
And we're having the same juice that we had yesterday, the cocona. And I like to refer to this as the lemonade of the jungle. It's sweet and refreshing.
So the food is here, and first up we're going to be showing you Tacacho y Cecina. So take a look down at the plate. This right here is Tacacho, and it's basically plantain. They fry it, then they mash it up together, and they kind of turn it into this big ball. And that is being served with a side of cecina, which is the pork meat, the dehydrated pork meat. And judging by the color, I would guess it's been marinated or, I don't know, soaked in some kind of sauce. So I'm gonna try the two of them together.
A bit of both.
Yeah. So for this meal, they came separately, but you can also find tacacho that already has the pieces of pork inside of it. Wow. That's really, really good. You get the sweetness of the plantain, but also the saltiness of the dehydrated meat. That's really, really tasty. So Sam, it is now your turn. Tell us what you're having.
Yes, so I'm having the cecina chalfa. So basically, take a look down here, and you can see that I have strips of the pork as well.
Yeah.
But it's in a mixed rice form, like a Chinese style rice. And mine has eggs, it has chives, it has, over here there's plantains on the side.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna take a bite of that. Also grab some of the cecina, and let's see how that tastes. Wow. That almost reminds me a little bit of bacon.
Bacon, eh?
Yeah, reminds me a little bit of bacon. That's really good. And the rice is delicious too. And what's awesome is that the portions at this restaurant are huge.
Yeah. And you know what's kind of cool? I feel like with this meal, they're combining like the local cuisine from Iquitos, jungle food, with chifa, which is the Chinese influence, the fried rice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome fusion food.
So I'm not sure if this is the way you eat it, but they brought us the ají made with cocona. So it has the fruit, but it's like a spicy sauce. So I'm gonna put it on my plantain. I don't know if this is how the locals do it, but since I like my spice, that's how I'm going to do it. Let's grab a bite, big bite.
A nice enhancement.
Nice and spicy. And it has a bit of vinegar and lime juice. It's really nice. And also came with a salad. I've got some avocado. Looks nice and ripe. So yeah, I am loving this meal. Like, the food here in Iquitos is really cool because it's so fresh and they use a lot of vegetables and fruits. Delicious.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. Yeah, and I felt like that's something that was almost lacking in Lima. We were starting to miss our fruits and veggies, so it's good to be here. So that was ridiculously amazing value for what we ate.
I know, that feast of feasts only costs 31 soles, and that includes everything. That massive jar of juice, plus our two mains. So I mean, you're talking less than $10 US. Pretty darn good value if you ask me.